I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens, got will.
Real quick, guys. I am going to really walk you guys through on how to detect if this is a downtrend or if this is an uptrend on any chart or any given chart that you find yourself in. All right. So this particular information that I'm going to share with you guys here today, had it been I know all these things before now, I would have appreciated it most, all right, because my level would have been higher than where I am today when it comes to trading any of these pair, be it currency pair and all that. All right, so but I am going to share with you guys this information for free, because if you guys to contact other mentors on how to do this profitably and successfully, they are going to charge you a lot. But I am here today to share this information with you guys for free, because one, as I said earlier on, how I wish I knew all these things before now. My case would have been a different things entirely. All right, but with that being said, guys, I am not regretting sharing this information with you guys, because this is a way of me paying you guys back as my audience, my subscribers, and my viewers. So with that being said, guys, you can see that what we are going to do today, I am going to literally walk you through on how to detect if this is an uptrend or if this is a downtrend. The things that you need to follow whenever you come across it on charts, so that you will understand that, okay, this is what I should, or this is what I will be waiting for before I open any position. For you knowing all these things that I'm going to share with you guys here today, you will be able to know where, or the particular zone that you are going to wait for your price action to break through before you place your trade. Probably after this information, you will see the need, or you will see no need of using any indicators when trading. All right, so but I am not saying that you are going to scrap the indicators or indicator tools from your chart, but after watching this video and understand vividly what I'm trying to portray to you guys here, you will see the reason that I normally said you do not need indicators to trade profitably. All right, so with that being said, guys, let's dive fully into the video. And before we go fully into the video, if this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, let me officially introduce myself to you. My name is Olites from Global FS, and what I do here is whenever I found any reasonable and authentic information that will help you trade profitably and successfully, I make sure I come to my channel here and share it with you guys through video. All right, so that is exactly what I'm doing. And if you love content like this, or if you have been getting a lot of value from my videos and all that, make sure you smash that like button, because by so doing you will help YouTube to showcase this video to others that are searching for valuable content like this, for them to make a lot from trading. So with that being said, guys, do not forget to smash that like subscribe button. It's very important for this channel to grow as well. So with that being said, guys, let's dive fully into the video. Let me walk you through and show you how to detect many things that you have been seeing on your chart which you pay no attention to. All right, so when you look at my view here, you will see that this is a plain sheet view, guys. So we are going to show you, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. When you look at this chart here, you'll be seeing things like this most of the times on your chart, and many of you do not pay attention to this as you are seeing it right now here. Many of you do not pay attention to things like this. So now once you spot something like this on your chart, and this is exactly how most of our chart moves. So far you are trading, this is how the chart moves. If you want to know what I'm saying, you can convert your chart by clicking on this place, and then you change it from candlestick to line chart. You'll be able to see something like this on your chart. I normally say this: if you do not know where to draw your trend line from, and the perfect zone for you to draw a perfect trend line, always change your chart to line chart, so that you'll be able to dictate and know the exact place that you want to or really draw a perfect trend line. By so doing, for you to know the best place that you are going to draw a perfect trend line, that is when you'll be able to wait for the breakout of that particular trend line. Then you place a trade and it will obey you because you captured the trend line at the perfect zone. Now when you look at this that I drew here, this is just an example. I am not a perfect draw or artist, all right? So I am not an artist, and I don't draw a lot, so bear with me. I am just trying to portray something to you guys here. So now imagine you spot something like this on your chart and you want to draw a trend line, and you draw something like this. Probably you draw something like this because you don't know what you're supposed to draw here. There is no way you will wait for this breakout and this breakout is going to respond to you. No, because this is not the right place for you to draw this, or this is not the right zone for you to draw. When you look at this here, if you bring this down to this place, this is still not the best chart for you to or to pay attention to. All right, so I just want every one of you to be following every step on the way so that you'll be able to understand everything. Though this might serve as this particular type of video is going to be a something like series, but let's just get the fundamental of the whole thing. Now when you look at this here, this is really not the type of charts that you are going to pay attention to for you to make money. All right, so now once you spot something like this whereby you try to draw a trend line and it falls apart this way, this is unreliable chart, guys. All right, this is unreliable chart. There is nothing you are going to achieve here. There is nothing you are going to gain from wasting your time waiting for this particular chart, and you'll be looking at this might fall back to this place. It does not work that way. So let's look at something like this, guys. Let us look at something like this. Once you spot something like this, guys, probably the market is coming from downward area like this, then it drop to this zone. All right, probably as soon as it drops to this zone, then it moves back up a little bit this way. All right, you can see that it's higher than the first one, then it drops back to this place. You can see that it's lower than the previous one here, and it moves back up again this way, and it is higher than the previous one as well. Then what you are going to do right now is for you to wait. Once you spot something like this, this is something that you need to really pay attention to. When you pick your trend line and you draw something like this, all right, you will see that this is as well the same thing as what we discussed before. The difference between these two things was just the fact that this particular one that touched this trend line was here before this particular one that failed to touch the trend line in the previous ones, or the previous example that we gave here. Now when you look at this here, for me, I do not pay attention when I see something like this. So I am going to give you a pure insight of what you should be expecting. All right, so now when you look at this here, we are going to clean this as well. Clean this. Then this is what you should be waiting for. All right, once you spot something like this, let's say for instance you spot something like this, and it goes up this way, it comes back to this place, it goes up this way, it comes back to this place, it goes up this way, then pulling back. Let's see something like this. All right, so if I want to draw a trend line here, probably I might place this way. All right, this is a pure though this is an extended M. All right, and then when you look at it this direction, you have two connection here. All right, probably let me not confuse you like this. Let me remove this top one. Then you have two connections here. All right, you have two connections here. The first one comes down to this place, you move back up, and it created higher high here. This particular level and this level are not the same. All right, so now you pull back down here to the trend line. You can see that this level here and this level are not the same, they are not equal. All right, so now once you draw something like, once you spot something like this on your chart, this is the perfect time for you to wait patiently for whatever this market is going to do here. This is the current market here. You wait patiently to see what this market is going to do and what you should be waiting for, though you know actually that is coming to this particular trend line here. All right, but do not jump into this trade at this zone here. All right, at this zone, don't jump into the market at this particular place here. So just wait for this market to get to this zone. Then this is where you will put your full focus on. All right, this is where you should be focusing on, this trend line. If this market, it has touched this trend line twice. All right, so and for you to have a perfect entry, and the entry gives you a perfect outcome, it means your chart or your price action has to touch your trend line 2 times, which is this particular one here that you are seeing, and this particular one. And then when you look at this here, this is an let's just not decide after all, but once you spot something like this, that is to say this is a perfect uptrend, guys. All right, this is a perfect uptrend, because once you spot something like this, this is first touch higher high, higher low here, and this is it here. Look at higher low here, higher high here, and higher high, guys. Then it created higher low, higher high, lower high, sorry, and a lower high here. So now when you wait for this here, right, when you wait for this particular thing here, once you spot something like this, this is lower high, lower low, and with this higher low, higher high here, this market is not going to cross this, believe me. All right, so you can see something like this. If you get to this place, it will now bounce back up. So once you spot this bouncing on this particular zone here, once you spot that bouncing here, because already it has created lower high here, lower low, then the next descending should be on the same trend line. It's as simple as that. And I believe you guys are getting this perfect information. And had it been I knew something like this before now, I bet you guys, you probably for you to contact me, or for you to even reach out to me, you'll be holding thousands of dollars before you reach out to me, because everything that I'm explaining to you guys here, if you pay very close attention to your chart, you'll be able to understand and detect all these things that I'm sharing with you guys right now. And these are the reasons that most of you has been losing a lot of money, because you don't know how to read this, and you don't know the perfect movement of the chart that you are going to wait for and take a trade on. All right, so once you spot something like this, this is the perfect time for you to open a position. And once it bounces on this zone here, that is when you are going to open your position. Once you open your position, your first TP should be at this zone here. All right, at this higher high, the previous higher high here. All right, that is your first TP, because you picked it at the sniper entry here, and you scalp or you roll it here. All right, so it depends on your time frame that you are and spotting something like this. It's as simple as that, guys. Then even if you want to reconfirm, once you place this trend line, it can never be equal. Look at what I'm saying. That is to show you that this market or this chart created higher low, higher high, then higher low, higher high, and that. All right, sorry, this is higher low, and this is higher high. This is higher high again, guys. All right, this particular one now serves as higher low to this. It's as simple as that. So once you place a trend line this way, it will never be equal. That is to show you that this market is buying. But when you placed the same trend line on this place here, as soon as you place this trend line on this place here, you will see that the market comes back to this trend line here and retested on this trend line and move back up and come back to this place. And the level of this particular one and this one are not the same. This is what I want you guys to understand. And once you understand this here, your trading can never, or your trading pattern can never be the same. You will start making a lot of money from any pair that you are trading. Just wait patiently for you to get this information, this expensive information that I shared with you guys here. All right, once you get this first touch on the trend line, second one comes to the trend line, and they are not equal, guys. All right, they are not equal. But if this price action fails to touch twice on each of these trend line, you can never detect the direction of the market. That is why most of you jump into the market blindly and you get your account burned. At the end of the day, you'll be complaining that the strategy that you are using is not working. These are the problems. All right, this is the problem. And if you follow this information I'm sharing with you guys here, I bet you are going to start smiling to the bank every now and then, because already you have spotted this is higher, lower low, and lower high here. All right, so this is the lower low, lower high, and this is another lower low. That is to say, this particular one is very low, and this one is higher than this, and this particular one is higher than this. Once you spot these two trend line that bounces, this one and this particular one, and you can see that they are not in the same level, it is durable. When you place your trend line here, you can be able to, or you'll be able to connect from this lower low to lower high here. Once you connect both of them together, wait for the third touch on that particular trend line. Once the third touch comes to that trend line and bounces on that trend line, once it rejected on that trend line, once this particular descending of this price action gets to this trend line, once it rejects on this trend line, open your position towards buy. Once you open your position towards that is you have picked, or you have taken the position on a sniper entry, and it can never stop at this level, because it's going to form another higher high, because that is how to detect that this is an uptrend. Once you spot these two bouncing, and look at this is very low and this is very high, that is, these two are not the same, and the third one bounces there, you can be trailing your stop loss, guys. It's as simple as that. And once you open your position somewhere here, your stop loss is going to be below this. Your TP first one is going to be here. Then probably as the market keeps going up, then what you'll be doing is you have to move this your stop loss at this zone here to somewhere here. All right, your first T. All right, that is where you're going to move your stop loss to. You move your stop loss from this zone to your first take profit. You trade your profit. If the market goes against you, it's going to take you out of the trade. Then already you have trapped profit at this zone. So if you are getting value from this video, do not forget to smash that like button, guys, as I said earlier on, so that YouTube will be able to push this video to others that are searching for valuable content like this, for them to grow any accounts. So just make sure you follow this instruction and all this information I share with you guys here. This is a vital information whereby nobody is ready to share with you guys. And had it been, as I said earlier on, I know all these things before now, as I said earlier on, you will be paying thousands to consult me. So I am sharing this information with you guys for free, because I want every one of you to be making real cash, and that was the reason, or that is my aim of sharing this particular information with you guys. This is exactly the way you are going to observe any chart that it comes across. Once you observe your chart this way, that is the way you are going to start making real cash, and that is it. So if you want me to mentor you on how to detect and how to be trading profitably and successfully, be sure to use the number in the description of this video. I am going to leave my WhatsApp number in the description of this video. Make sure you contact me if you want me to mentor you. I mean the serious-minded people, and I am going to walk you through on how to do that profitably and successfully. And also, I'm going to leave the link to my books in the description of this video as well. If you do not have enough, even if you have money to mentor yourself, to enroll yourself on mentorship program, you still need to pick a copy of books, because you need to keep learning, guys. All right, you need to keep learning as you are running, or as you are running a mentorship program. You can as well be going through the books. So I'm going to leave the link to the books in the description of this particular video that you are watching right now. Or be sure to grab a copy of those books and go through it. It's very, very important, and it's going to help you out. All right, so that is how it is, guys. Signing out, Olites. Peace.